Experts speak on religious, spiritual issues, and mental health by Donna Kapoor. A brief overview on religious, spiritual issues. Many of us experience religious and spiritual struggles daily. And the reason why this topic is so important stems from the fact that many people rely heavily on their beliefs in making health conscious decisions. There are two questions that I have, and one first one is what are some of the ways in which mental health professionals and those in the religious spiritual capacity can help those who are struggling with spiritual religious issues? Another question is what are some of the spiritual religious issues that mental health professionals are faced with in treating patients? Let me introduce our experts. Kenneth Pargaman, PhD degree in psychology of religion and spirituality. He's a leading figure in providing necessary information that is geared to the expression of the vitality and the connection between spirituality and health. His research has national as well as international media attention. Second expert is Dr. Harold Koenig, MD, MHC, Professor of Psychiatry and Behavioral Sciences. He has done remarkable work in the field of psychology. He is the founder of the former director of Duke University's Center for the Study of Religion, Spirituality, and Health, and is now director of Duke's current Center for Spirituality, Theology, and Health. He has published over 280 scientific articles in peer-reviewed journals. Parkerman has done research on the subject matter. One of his key examinations is basically trying to figure out um, the positive and the negative effects of religion on mental health. He believed that some religion can be very problematic, causing individuals to struggle and sometimes not even taking treatment because of their religious beliefs. As a result of research studies, our scope was created as a scale to measure positive and negative religious coping methods. On one website that you can view is plainviews.healthcarechaplaincy.org. Our second expert is Koenig, and he believes that in the world of spiritual outpouring, there is a strong connection between the two, spirituality and mental health. Spiritual coping is something that is so widespread. Even in the New England Journal, back in 2001, stated that 90% of Americans turn to spiritual beliefs to cope with their stress. The way in which a person should be treated or a patient should be treated is by looking at the whole person. So he believes in whole person medicine, and that's a way where both parties will gain fulfillment. A website that we can look at is www.eomega.org. In comparing and contrasting, Kenneth Pargaman believes in integrating the two areas, religious, spiritual, and the mental health profession. Provide programs. He believes in you need to provide programs where people can share their spiritual and religious issues. Open the door for this conversation to take place. Harold Koenig believed that there's evidence that support that there's benefit in bridging the gap. Belief, believe that people's belief is causing them to make certain health decisions. Interference, believe that the beliefs can also interfere in the decision making process for people to get treated. One thing they definitely believe in together, both of them believe, is that spiritual struggles needs to be addressed. The spiritual struggles needs to be addressed.